But that's so general around here.
Yeah,
that's so general. And one of the things one of the missions that we have with this particular show is to dead that hating shit. Dead that fucking hating shit.
Please stop that shit.
Dead that shit. Come the fuck together. Get money. If you got to like do events together or shows together, or if you can just make one fire ass little song or some shit,
which we will do.
Do that shit. Do that shit.
It's that simple. It's that simple.
Right.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist for every CEO to get together. Sit down.
Let me holler at you right quick.
Listen, we can get the whole fucking fairground or wherever we want to throw this venue at for this price. We got everybody on the flyer. Y'all know a couple of hundred motherfuckers. We know a couple of hundred motherfuckers. Y'all know a couple. We are gonna eat if we do this shit once every 2 to 3 months. We are gonna eat all year.
Throw an after party event.
Let's put this shit together and go.
The money that we split up. Everybody get a portion. You decide how you want to split that up with your team. We don't have nothing to do with that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we able to brand. If I got the plug on this, I'm letting y'all know. Y'all the CEOs. Y'all got the plug on this. Y'all let me know. Each one teach one, man. We got to eat.
Yeah. Right.
It's that simple, bro.
Yeah, because niggas will look around.
Simple,
exactly.
Bro.
That's
there you go.
That's
the new black code.
Exactly, man. That's why Atlanta winning. You know what I'm saying? ATL artists is sticking together
because all them niggas is unified, no matter what type of music it is they do. Dog, the trap niggas fuck with niggas that don't do trap in Atlanta, and that's why the fuck.
That's why they winning.
Dog,
Texas niggas, same thing.
Man, Texas niggas don't even have to leave their fucking state.
No.
Right.
And see, we about to get to the independent side of the game, and that's why Texas was winning at one point.
Exactly.
Because I don't got to go no fucking way.
I gotta go no fucking. All I gotta do is sell records to my hood and do shows in the club.
Shit,
I'm gonna eat.
And I ain't got no interstate tax.
I ain't got no taxes, and I can have any nigga on stage I want with me.
Right.
That, bruh.
We don't get no better than
I would love to be a rapper in Texas.
What?
I'd love to be a rapper.
That Switching House shit was real, dog.
It's a huge state. I can stay in Houston.
Cali the same thing.
Yeah,
there you go.
Mozzie.
Yeah, Mozzie. Right, and he's eating over there.
He's eating.
He's eating over there.
And don't he fuck with Empire too?
Yeah,
he fuck with Empire too.
Mozzie. See,
that nigga been eating for the last few years. Got a catalog.
All right, now we done step around it, fellas. We might as well go ahead and jump straight into it. Now, the industry game, you know what I'm saying? We done dropped that thing on it. You know what I'm saying? My man VI, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to tap out.
You about to tap out. Make sure you check my man VIP out right there. You know what I'm saying? The Cosmos Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Little homie, big homie, DJ Dillon in the building. 2-for-1 drinks. Working Women's Wednesdays.
Get it, baby. Get it.
Get drunk for 11:30.
Come in the club naked when you come in.
Oh, shit.
Don't even have no clothes on when you come in. Come in naked.
Fuck around. They might give you some clothes. Nah, I lie. Ain't
telling you.
They give you no goddamn clothes.
If you come in the club naked, free drinks all night.
Oh shit,
that sounds so goddamn ideal.
Hey, watch it. Somebody gonna come.
We need to do it. It's still hot. We need to do it.
Yeah, we just sound for a lingerie party.
We need to do that.
Hey, hold on. I gotta hit the success button on that one.
Club every Sunday. I'm at Ambition too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. We can bring our own drinks in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that sounds.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good and hood, baby. Good and hood.
I'm gonna mix up a bunch of shit and sit it right by my ass too.
V.
Real hip hop.
All right.
Rap Jesus in the building. Rap Jesus in the building. Rap Jesus.
All right. So you know what I'm saying.
We gonna
get around there. Get around there, Sweat. Get around there.
Oh yeah, come on, Sweat.
Come on, boy. All
right, now so you know what I'm saying. We had the great industry conversation. You know what I'm saying. Drop the little game on everything right there. Now you know what I'm saying. Back to you with the Orangeburg Music Group situation.
Right. Now Garden City Music Group.
Garden City Music Group, right? Okay, yes, so in that case, that's more of an independent joint.
Straight independent.
Tell us a little bit how that worked, though.
Okay, I had an idea forever since I started doing music, and I never really had the opportunity to really put the idea together until the hold up situation went like it went.
Right, hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas was going to feds.
Yeah, man.
Everybody on the label on probation and parole.
Yeah.
I was The CEO got locked up.
Yeah, a lot of things went down in the bird.
It got real. It just got real, bro. It got real. I was kind of forced to be like, damn, I'm the last of the damn breed. What I'm gonna do now? Mm-hmm. Okay, I always had this idea. If I started a label, I'm gonna call it this.
Right.
So, started putting it in effect. Chopped it up with a couple of folks. My bro ended up coming home from prison. Let them know what was going on. Put 2 and 2 together, man. Yeah. You know, it is what it is right now.
That's dope. Came into fruition.
Like turn the negative to a positive.
Yeah, man. I had to keep going, man, because I had too many people depending on me for one.
Right. Yeah.
That was the main thing. I was like,
that whole up movement was a.
I remember that was the movement.
At one point,
the closest thing I see to that movement right now today is Magnum shit.
Oh, talking about the MMR.
Right.
Shout out to Freeport, because Freeport came through.
Yeah,
Freeport came through. And he put us on a little bit of game as far as independent go.
Man, Freeport been in the game for a long time.
And you know, and like everybody tripping. I'm like, boy, them boy cousins, boy, they've been rocking with that for a minute.
He put that groundwork into
MMR.
Them boys been recording in down the room for a minute, boy.
Because we was everywhere.
Right.
At the time. It's like I got to even go back before all that, but I don't know if it might take me too long.
I think I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
It might take too long.
Go ahead.
It's the indie life.
Yeah. Well, before Hold Up Entertainment was Hold Up Entertainment, I was rapping. Well, I even go back before that. A lot of people don't know about a lot of original artists from here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got Finesse for one, which is Mimi and King Malachi.
Malachi with the dreads.
Yeah, listen. Them, Shorty Black them.
Mm-hmm.
You got Staff Brown them. Like them boys. If you was a young cat, me coming out of middle school, going to OW games,
right.
Soon as you walk in the gate, when you pay your money, them boys singing and rapping right there.
Wow.
Soon as you walk in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta salute the real OGs.
Because they put in that hustle. They put in that hustle.
Ill1.
Yo, I had an Ill1 t-shirt, bro. I swear.
First one in position to actually have a deal.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? From Orangeburg.
Yeah. Man. I do recall that. Because Ill1 had the shit on 97.
These the niggas I'm with every day. We cut to school.
Yeah.
Getting high every day. We wasn't even recording in the studio, nigga. We just had a tape recorder.
Yeah.
Another tape recorder. A little fucking Casio machine, making the beats on the spot.
Wow.
That's how I ended up actually get good at music, man. Originally, you had to do a one take, whole song, you couldn't fuck up.
Damn.
So do that shit 40, 50 times a day for like 3-4 years.
Oh, that shit gonna be.
See where you be at.
That shit gonna be ingrained in your head how to do it, bro.
See where you at as an artist.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. That's a good formula, though.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, but just like you say, like, bro, that one take shit is what probably lined you up for like major like up here.
You was ready.
I ain't even had to do nothing. I'm like,
say
what?
Bro.
Hit record?
Yeah.
And then when that shit went digital,
it was talking about we putting these shits on tapes, like regular tapes. We making whole albums on tapes.
Shoot.
Having a cassette tape was
no
like
mix,
$100 at that time.
No mix, no master, no nothing.
Just raw, straight from the deck.
Yeah.
Straight from the deck.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that old. You know what I'm saying? We all young still. But I remember a time when it was like
I'm an old nigga.
I'm an old nigga.
I'm an old nigga.
I mean, yeah, we all. But you know, just like that same shit he was saying. You know what I'm saying? My older cousins was influencing me, especially with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Getting the music, the whole love shit happened. What was my man Cleve joined with them boys? What was that?
Shadow Soldiers.
Shadow Soldiers.
Yeah. Shout out to them boys.
I remember
Live Wire down in
Utah. Live Wire, bro. I'm telling you, and I remember going, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, oh my God, they're rapping from here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's up. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? That's how I started hanging with VIP. Wanted to be a DJ and hang in the strip club.
Yeah,
man.
That's how it happened. Yeah. 20 Zodiac every day.
Oh, Zodiac was crazy.
Every day.
And to be honest, man, the only reason I took rapping serious because of T-Lay. A lot of people don't know my
T-Lay.
Okay, me and T-Lay used to smoke weed every day. We met Lou.
Freeze. Yeah.
Man, Lou had to be 12 years old, man. and he had all the equipment in his crib.
Yo,
Wow.
and he ain't
Yo,
lying.
when I
My
tell
big
you,
cousin had everything.
when I tell you my dude could play damn near every instrument at the age of 12, he was recording us.
Damn.
He taught us formatting,
Mhm.
how to do. I'm talking about he 12. We like 15, 16.
Yeah.
We should already know this shit. but
Wow.
This nigga taught us some shit that we didn't know when it came to recording and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up, T-Lay left, went to Texas.
Right.
I met X. Crazy man.
Crazy, bruh. You have me flashback.
Rashawn
Yeah.
X. Yo, that's when the whole up era started.
Right.
Come from some niggas outside of town, Sprinkle Lab.
Uh-huh.
Everybody hustling.
Mhm.
Niggas ain't really had shit to do.
Right.
Niggas was getting killed,
Mhm.
trapping to die, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Before
So-
Trapper died, I got real public. Like, that was
so
it.
I was like, look, man, we do music because of Cool V, who was the CEO of Plush Records and Hold Up.
Mhm.
Him and Ken Rick. He introduced me to Big Brown, Ken Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, we in the studio. Ken Rick took me to Atlanta. Said, I'm
Ooh.
going to teach you how to use this equipment.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Know what I'm saying?
And that was it.
And the sky was the limit from there. Like, shit got to popping. When I say we was traveling everywhere, doing shows, wilding.
Wow.
We lived a life
Yeah.
when niggas was still,
young out there. Young
Like
they was
kids.
young.
Kids
bro.
out there.
Niggas was in elementary, middle school, just getting in there. We was out here getting money
Mhm.
on the road, doing everything.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Wow.
Living the life.
I mean, shoot, hey, but you
That's
know,
why I look at MMR now. I was like, damn, that nigga doing what we used to do.
Yeah.
Feel like you have flashbacks and you
Yeah.
know how it is. You know
Yeah.
how it is. Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Yeah.
I'm talking about along the way, I dealt with every artist from Thugger, taught Dirty Red
Right.
how to rap.
Right.
You know
right,
what I'm
Dirty
saying?
Red.
R.I.P.
Re-
Steve
rest-
Ray.
rest in
I
peace,
mean,
Dirty Red.
Thugger was on the first episode of FiX.
Yeah, I
Right.
seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah,
Him,
Shout out to Thugger.
him and Hot
Shout out
Boy.
to
Him and Hot Boy. You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
word.
They had the Candyman movement going on. Met Candyman.
Right.
They had that going on. Like, it was spread out around the town, man.
it was.
It was spread out. It really was,
It really
bro.
was, man.
And there was a lot of death at that time going on in Orangeburg.
Dang.
A lot of
Yeah.
gangster shit was really going on.
Yeah, that was the side. That was the side deal. Like, you know, we would. You was around and I was young,
Yeah.
bro. It'd be like, yo, man.
Like,
we at
it was
the
crazy.
club. Yeah, we at the club again, man. What happened, man?
Somebody got
Yeah.
killed over here.
Over here, bro.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It just be just like that. We at the
Just
club
like
again
that,
the
man.
next weekend. What
Yeah.
happened, man? Oh,
Somebody
man.
else got killed.
We in the club, something shooting going on. And you
But
right.
that was the environment at the time.
Right.
Now
It's
it's terrible. It was bad, but it's
Yeah, it's
terrible
even worse
with
now.
this epidemic of drug choice that they done put in the bird.
And them boys, and we not gonna get into it here on the fix, but them boys don't know what they think they know.
Listen,
Nick,
They don't know.
that's some facts radio shit.
Yeah,
man.
they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know what they think they know in the bird.
the crack era was terrible.
Oh yeah, but
Bad, bad, bad,
But
bad.
this
Worse.
right here.
Magnified.
When it can affect a 12-year-old to make them look like they 40 years old by the time they get 13 years old,
Ooh.
That's some fuck ass shit.
Ooh.
that's the most fucked up drug
Listen, man,
ever came through here.
it's boys out here.
We are the port. If you coming down 95,
They run through
you
it.
gonna hit this town. This is the meeting point.
Damn.
Wow.
This is the meeting point.
Cause you go right that way, you come right back in.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like that. But the confusion is we ain't gonna talk about it. But they ain't doing what they think, or they ain't do what they think they
They don't
were
even
doing.
know what they own.
They ain't doing what they thought.
You
they
looking at a crackhead, but you on four different drugs besides the dope.
Thank you. Let me get a cigarette. For what? You don't smoke cigarettes? I need
Oh
to-
yeah, they don't even smoke. They smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes,
Yeah,
but not even
no.
not even in the cigarette.
That boy having a
Ooh.
campfire. We ain't
Yeah.
gonna go into the lingo, but it is what it is.
Worst,
Nah.
worst shit ever.
But to get back on track though, like right now, you know what I'm saying? Like we mentioned earlier, right? You've been doing it for such a long time. Like the influence of like the digital age as far as like musically and then social media, like how much like influence you think that got on these boys like right now as far as going farther?
It's the new wave.
That's all them boys know.
That's all they know, bro.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like I remember
I'm
when
not
nigga
mad.
was like, "Yo, SoundCloud, what is that?" You know what I'm saying? I remember, but now
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for Crazy Old Billa, I probably would have never fucked with the internet, man.
right.
When he was on MySpace,
Right.
Oh yeah.
MySpace was the original. Joint.
Yeah, that was the original internet
That's
plug
what
for the
started
music
the
shit.
vibe.
he kind of forced me to get on social media because he got locked up. And before he left, he kept telling me, "Man, Gate, I'm telling you, bro, you better use that shit, bro. You better use that shit."
Yeah.
Right.
So one day I was just like, "Fuck it, let me see what this nigga talking about."
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck my world up.
Yeah, because you can reach anybody.
Oh,
Anybody can really reach
Everybody
you.
was on there.
Yeah.
Word, because the shit started out innocent as fuck. You just fucking with your little friends and shit. Then after a while, that shit turned into rapper and porno star central.
Yeah.
Right.
But let me tell you. Now let me tell
But
you.
you met a lot of talent that actually did some shit on
real,
MySpace
right.
that got deals.
Even the people
and
used to
became
hear,
popular.
the people used to hear on the radio, you never knew how they looked until you got on MySpace.
Till you got on
Right,
MySpace.
right,
Till you got on
right.
MySpace.
Damn.
In fact, because what's the motherfucker I used to fuck with a lot? Asher Roth. MySpace.
Asher Roth.
Oh, okay.
Asher Roth.
I
MySpace.
learned about
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa and Rostrum Records, which was an independent at
Right.
the time.
Yeah,
I learned about that because he was a nigga in a big T-shirt and a P hat. I
Yeah.
didn't know
In fact, they still independent.
Yeah,
because
Rostrum is still-
because you know what Wiz Khalifa signed the Atlantic through them.
that. Right.
Right.
But I remember
Wow.
that he was old, like tall, lanky, goofy motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
but he got cool real quick. He put the glasses
Them
on.
projects
nigga,
was
and smoke.
dope as hell too. The
Yeah,
first
but-
projects he had.
Cause it was
Oh yeah.
it was
Cabin
on some
Fever.
real
because
Yeah.
Cabin Fever.
Yeah.
Ooh. Cushion orange juice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, that I love that.
Yeah,
I
that's
listen
original
to
classic.
that at night.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah.
because he was young and hungry.
Yeah.
Right.
Young, hungry.
And it was
he
I
just wanted
mean
to get
and
the fuck out of Pittsburgh.
the only other thing that I
Right.
could have, let's say independent wise, that I could have compared that thought process to was Snoop, but it wasn't Snoop. It was Wiz, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool, man."
Oh yeah, yeah.
bitches and joints.
He
I
said-
love
he
that.
said-
You know
And
what I'm
Snoop
saying?
tell you the truth. He like is reinventing yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what reinvention is? Fucking with the youth, man.
Yeah,
Fucking with the
yeah.
youth.
And he a master. at that
We
shit.
can hate on them all we want.
But you gonna have to.
You gotta fuck with them
But you
niggas.
gotta fuck
You
with them
gonna have
niggas.
to.
You
They
gotta fuck
know-
with them niggas.
They know
What's popping, right? Yeah.
And the smart niggas fuck with them.
Hey, and I'm gonna
You
tell
wanna make
you
some money.
I'm gonna tell you what a white man had us fooled at too. Where
Okay.
niggas ain't even know when we talking about MySpace. Niggas ain't know we was learning programming code back then.
Right.
They didn't even know it. You didn't even know it. You was like, yo, copy and pasting that shit.
Special
Facts.
things on
Right,
his
but,
page.
but shit, you want to goddamn have that bitch scroll this way and that way
Man,
and
you
have a
highlight
song
that
play.
shit
Yeah.
and tag
That's
everybody at the
cold,
same
nigga.
time.
We ain't even know it.
That's
It don't matter
crazy.
how many friends you had, you could tag all of
All
them
of 'em.
one time.
And that
Time.
bitch will pop up on your screen. You got your little, colorful people on the bottom. Your shit's rotating.
And Mark
your
Z,
songs playing.
Mark Z.
No.
He
You talking about
flipped
you talking
it.
you talking about Facebook.
I'm talking about
But we talking about
Sky.
MySpace.
MySpace.
I know what y'all talking about.
Tom, everybody motherfucking
yeah.
friend.
Yeah,
Remember-
Tom
remember
was
Tom
on.
was everybody's friend
Tom
on
was
MySpace.
your
Yeah.
first. Tom was your first friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom hit
friend.
you with that message. Hey man, welcome to
That was
MySpace.
dope.
Welcome to
Yeah.
MySpace.
Welcome.
And he had the same picture all the fucking
all
time.
the time.
Shout out to Tom Anderson wherever you
Word,
are.
word,
That
word.
bitch is rich than the Tom was one
Tom
of the
was
first.
chilling.
Tom was one of the got linked up with the Napster.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So he lost some money.
So Tom
But
must
he
have been.
got a lot of money.
Now that I think about it, Tom must have been about that music. Like he I think
Oh,
he
no.
had that as a goal.
Yeah,
with
Tom
that.
was a music fan.
You know,
Yeah.
because MySpace was like really deep into music.
Tom
Yeah.
was
and then remember that feature you had where you could put the song
The
you
songs
like
on
on
there.
your
Right.
page.
on your page.
Yeah.
And you see when Justin
You can make a
Timberlake.
playlist.
And then there were a lot of artists on MySpace that could be your friends.
Exactly.
Right.
And it just, I mean, going further on future wise, not future, but right now, or a little bit before the Justin Timberlake, they try to reinvent the MySpace wave with the music and stuff. I mean,
Right.
it's out now, but
Right.
you know,
They did.
I think they jumped on the wave too late. They
yeah.
jumped,
Maybe.
you know,
Yeah.
at the
Facebook
Facebook
took a
became
little-
like the like avatar what the fuck
Yeah.
ever social
Right.
media.
Yeah.
You know, then everybody got a Twitter and everybody got an Instagram.
And I always wonder
So-
why Facebook
Right.
didn't add music to pages and stuff, like as far as like you being able to.
Cause see,
They-
them
they-
marketing them boys.
Because you know they already got too many algorithms going on as it
They-
is. That
and
would
they
probably be a
did- if
little
you
too
ever-
complex for
If
them.
you ever seen any of them little interviews and all that shit, them boys is dicks in real life, bro.
Yeah.
When they found out, they was
Okay.
like,
Okay,
this.
hold up.
No, when they was like, yo, this motherfucker think we copying him. Fuck him. We ain't putting
yeah.
shit on there.
I want to see that movie. They said it was talking about
just
all
watch
that.
it. Just watch The Social Network.
Yeah, The Social Network.
Yeah, that's all I want to see.
tells the whole story.
Once the wave hit, and then so MySpace, that was the thing. MySpace was the original platform for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody.
Facebook was specifically for colleges.
And
it was originally for Ivy League. It was originally for the way if you saw the movie, it was originally for Ivy League.
I own the movie. You know I know.
To have them have
so they because okay, we all nerdy. I don't go out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm smart. I don't go nowhere.
So I'm
You're right though. They're what do you call it?
like they had an original goal and then they expanded into something else.
They're antisocial.
Yeah, they so
that-
antisocial.
Yeah,
but-
the antisocial network for so long.
That's basically what it was.
Thank you.
For unsocial
I don't
people.
go nowhere.
Yeah.
I stay in my room. I listen to music. I program. Let me meet you in the next state. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never thought about it like that.
That's how they did it. But then my man, just like we said, my man Tom was like, man, fuck these nerdy motherfuckers.
I like everybody and everybody.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
I'm about to make my
This thing is
layout
cool.
different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because like MySpace used to host like music shows and conferences.
Right, yeah.
Like artists would get in and they perform for like crowds of people.
Right.
In fact, what's that damn movie? I own some movie and like MySpace like played some sort of part in it, and like they had some conference and shit. And who the fuck was performing in the shit? James Taylor, the singer songwriter from the 70s.
Wow.
And you like wow.
And he was like fuck Facebook. I know what you're talking about. I know it's some funny white people movie too.
Shit, it's probably funny people. Fucking Judd Apatow. It's got to be Apatow.
It's some fun. Yeah, it might be that, but I know what you're talking about. Because at the end, he be like, "Yo, fuck Facebook," and go off stage.
Yeah, but right, and you looking at this shit like MySpace is
because it was beef.
It's totally a 2000s thing.
Yeah, it was beef.
James Taylor ain't had a hit in years. It was, but here it is. He's performing in the movie.
Right,
it's cool. It's the platform.
But see, like, okay, so to piggyback off of the MySpace joint, right? Like Twitter and SoundCloud like hit a whole nother wave though. Twitter and SoundCloud really put out a whole nother wave, especially for you, for like anybody wanting to say you an independent artist.
See the
and you can catch them algorithms with your numbers, and, you know how many people is visiting. I mean, you probably could have done it with MySpace, but I know for a fact SoundCloud was one of the first ones.
In
where
fact,
you can go.
I can really stand by SoundCloud. I can stand by SoundCloud because my thing with Twitter is I've had a Twitter page since 2009. That was probably one of the first things I did that entire year.
Right.
But see, the thing is, everybody who knows me knows I like music, but I don't really listen to music on Twitter like that. But people send me shit.
No, it wasn't. No,
like
Twitter,
if you
Twitter wasn't for music. Twitter was for your thoughts. Like nigga, this shit is garbage.
And that's what I used it for.
Shit garbage.
And people would like inbox me all types of shit. Like, hey, I caught you talking about this. Like, listen to this shit.
It was popping at one time. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
When they had was it Tweet Deck or something?
Yeah, Twitter.
Yeah.
You had everybody's shit.
Yeah, it was live back then.
But
it still is now, but it's not the forefront now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I thought it fell off, but it really ain't never fell off. To be honest.
And that's the thing. Industry people
they still use
it. Like Twitter's a heavy. Is a heavy thing.
It's interactive, very interactive.
Park made the black people get on it.
Yeah.
What's the name of the show that was on MTV that everybody
TRL
made the white people get on it.
The fucking hashtag.
That's what flipped it. The hashtag flipped it.
And see, the hashtag was one of the first things where, like, you know, another one of them where it was like, okay, well, if your music is, let's say, popping or whatever, how many people is going, you know, for instance, your shit out, they going, yo, hashtag Gata Deville.
Right.
And I just listen to that hashtag Gata Deville, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. But your shit is going to be counted on how many times that shit pop up.
But see, the first thing I'm going to want to know is your shit on SoundCloud or Bandcamp.
But see, that's there goes another one.
Bandcamp. So you going to eat off Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of people, like, if you have like a circle of friends on social media that are into music, they're going to lead you somehow, some way to SoundCloud or Bandcamp.
I mean, that was the way.
Another one?
They're going to lead you to that.
So I got a strategy for the artists.
For sure.
If you want to register with Bandcamp, instead of selling your song for $1, put them on there for 50 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Let them go.
Let me tell you why. More people will download 50 cents. That's it.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
That
Just because
cheap
of the
to
price.
Right.
Because the price you getting the
I got
listen.
12 songs, whole album. Get that shit.
You get the
set.
air from the price, and then you catch them from
That's
Yeah.
see, that's smart. Trevor, keep that in mind.
Yeah, I got
Trevor, keep that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Trevor, keep that in mind.
Game, nigga.
I'm listening. Oh,
Hey,
you gotta
nigga.
listen to the game.
Yeah.
Telling you, man.
Because, I
Sell
mean,
it for less, man.
that's
I mean,
smart.
long as you get the spins and
Yeah.
And the views and streams and all
You
that
get
shit.
like what was
streams.
it? You know, yeah, that organic. What is it? The organic. You know what I'm saying? Visits and
Yeah,
shit.
the
Yeah.
organic visitors.
Right. That's
Hey,
it.
what about
the interesting
Reverb?
people.
How you feel about Reverb Nation? Like, how y'all feel about that one?
I never really got into that like that. I never really did.
It looked like
a lot
the
of people
structure good.
a lot of people still go to that though.
Yeah.
Right.
What I like about it, you could actually see the project.
Right.
Yeah.
You can see the credits, and you know you
Yeah,
got your
all
front and
that.
back cover.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You got to line up.
Yeah.
You either put it on there for free,
Oh,
or you
okay.
put it on there for $1 per
For the
play,
song.
Right.
Yeah.
download or whatever.
Right.
Mhm.
But I would go, like I say, 50 cents.
50 Cent, man.
See, man, it's always
Yeah.
about that SoundCloud and that Bandcamp, man.
SoundCloud, Bandcamp,
Yeah,
and
right
then
now.
and then register
Always.
something else. You know what I'm saying? I learned from going to one of the music conferences that that still got to do with that independent shit.
Right.
When you register with that ASCAP,
Yes, because you got
That's
to
important.
get,
Business wise.
you got to
Important.
get your publishing, man.
You
That shit
have
is
to
free.
have your publisher.
Right.
You
Right.
got to have it.
because
Oh my
niggas throw that shit
God.
up there with nothing and get ass raped.
I'm telling you.
No,
You know,
man.
you ain't got it. Ah man, I heard that shit. That shit hard as fuck. I bet you I can do that hook better.
I'm telling
Oh
you.
yeah.
No, you got
I
to.
bet.
You got.
I
to
had a hook
register, man.
sound just like that yesterday. I'm gonna take this though. I got
Yep.
you.
Nah,
The
Right.
good part about it though, when it comes to suing, the time and the date mean everything.
Mm.
Time and the date.
Right.
Wow.
Whenever you registered that actual song, I don't care if you just played it on Facebook or something.
Right.
Time and the date is behind it.
Oh yeah.
like
You-
that,
you-
that window like window of statute of limitations. And shit.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
somebody,
That's
Somebody
what protects
come-
you.
I mean,
That's
I
what
think
protects you.
That's
bro.
fair.
Mhm.
It's fair.
Because if somebody come behind you with that bullshit, then you can go, well, on this day.
Yeah.
That's
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
lie about
on this,
that.
On this
Like,
day
nigga,
right here.
here.
I got paperwork.
You can't
Yeah.
fabricate
Where
that.
yours at?
On this day right here, I
So
swear
you
I
put
just
it on there,
I
you
swear
got-
I just went to BMI and clicked on the shit.
And you
nigga.
know what I love? If you
Ow.
notice when you post something new on Facebook, it says published by.
right?
Oh, I do say
Right.
published
It
by. I
does.
ain't
It
even-
does.
I ain't thought
It
about
does.
that.
It does.
Wow.
It does.
They
That's
trying
your
to protect
protection.
that. They
That's
trying
your
to protect
protection.
That's your shit.
Yeah.
That's your protection.
And if
bro.
and don't and trust me, Facebook got a legal team, so you can't fuck with them. So
Oh,
if
no.
your shit,
And that's what they
Hold on.
focus on this past year and the next.
Right,
Like, they
right.
focus on
Protect the
security
people.
of
Protect the
people
people, bro.
because there's so much money coming off of Facebook.
And they need to do that because they are suspected of fucking around with Russia in the presidential election.
Right.
Oh, why they was?
yes,
Right.
yes.
That makes sense. though.
That whole fake news shit that just all of a sudden pop.
Like-
right.
Trump
like-
stick his finger in
Oh, that's
donkey's
the thing
asses
done.
and
Oh,
shit
wow,
like
wow,
that. They
wow,
was
wow.
Pop up ads and all that shit, man. This shit is deep.
Yeah. That has been coming up a lot.
yeah. I mean, because
Yeah.
the whole thing was okay. Okay, from what I understand, that ASCAP and BMI shit was happening, right?
Yeah, they kind of had like a little.
Yeah,
beef.
it was.
Oh, wow.
All of a sudden, the music part was where niggas all of a sudden you really had to go. You physically had to type in that shit. I don't own the rights to that shit
Right.
because let's say if I'm looking at your live stream
right.
and I'm picking up verses or bars or whatever from you,
Yeah.
I can go backwards and take them shit. Now,
Yeah.
if you register with ASCAP or BMI, like we said,
But
that
see,
publishing got a date on it.
But
Yeah.
see,
If
what-
I go backwards and you
But see,
say,
I
I
think-
say no, you know that day it didn't though.
But see, BMI is more like concerned with your radio spins and shit, though.
Right.
I mean, but okay, but the
CSAC.
You-
CSAC is
CSAC
actually better than
separation
both
of
of them.
it?
Yeah,
you got
CSAC
separate.
is over there.
Cause see, the main thing with ASCAP is they're a creative organization, like
Right.
American like Society of like composers, authors, and publishers.
Yeah, it's
and
like
shit that.
it's like fucking being in
Oh,
the Writers
yeah.
Guild.
Yeah.
If you want to make a movie, you got to be in the Writers Guild.
Right.
or like to be an actor, you had to be in the Screen Actors Guild.
Exactly.
Right.
But yeah,
ASCAP music.
Yeah, it's all organized.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all organized. So
That's dope.
get in your unions, get your cards, have your shit ready.
Yeah, man, go
Have
ahead.
your number, bro.
Get your number.
Go
That
ahead.
number
Get
take
your
you everywhere you need to go if you in this entertainment.
Right.
That number
Wow.
gonna take you
And-
where
Right,
you
right.
need to
And
go.
niggas won't look at you.
Have your card.
Right.
Have
Yeah.
your card.
Yeah, motherfuckers
You
won't
don't
look
even
at
gotta
you
say
either.
nothing. Shit, you pull up to the venue. Here you go.
Yeah,
Dang.
you straight.
That's,
Yeah.
That speaks.
It's
that's
real.
boss there. That's
It's
boss
real.
there.
See, but like we were saying, that whole just that whole shit started happening when you wasn't able to claim your publishing. Somebody, I can sue Facebook for saying, man, why Why is this not saying that shit belong to me?
Well,
Right.
that comes down to trademarking your shit.
Yeah, and that's something that you need to do as well.
Yeah.
More independent
Yeah.
knowledge, baby. More independent
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah. If you got a brand, please trademark it and publish.
Get your
And
LLC. Oh my God,
Right.
please, bro. Pay
You
your
gotta
money.
have it.
Right. Got to.
But
Very
some
necessary.
people do that, but they don't pay attention to their sales,
Mhm.
like on the street grind sales, and you got it online. You got to keep up with all of that tax time, bro.
Right, yeah.
You have to keep up
Or
with it.
tax.
Because you can feed
That's how you-
off of that.
Man, listen, gas,
Right.
food, whatever you do, whatever you spend money on that you can get a receipt for, you can put it back into that.
Right.
Keep-
If your
keep
friend, you can
shit.
get your friends' receipts and
Yeah, that
And
was
put
part
it
of
back
the whole
into
process.
that.
Yeah.
Yes. Shoot for the tax write-off.
Yeah.
Shoot for the tax
Yeah.
write-off.
Shit, I just spent X amount of dollars on gas,
listen.
X amount of dollars on food, X
Right.
amount of dollars in expenses for housing while traveling.
Listen,
Right.
man.
February
I'ma
come up,
tell
I'm
you-
getting all of that.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you the
because-
blessing, and that's why the people, the higher ups are so rich,
Mhm.
because okay, think about it. You really sold $5,000 worth of CD.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That you can file back off the tax.
Right.
But if you got everybody receipt for traveling and all these expenses, you probably filed for $30,000-$40,000 worth of taxes that you're gonna get back at the end of the year, coming back towards your company.
Right.
So that's like,
So you don't
that's
need-
the blessing
Right.
within the blessing,
That's a
bro.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't even mind. You don't even mind because if you do it, like you say, you do it the right way.
And it's
yeah,
something you
it's gonna
already
come
doing.
back.
Like,
Yeah, and it's a protectionary measure.
Yeah.
Man, you trying to get all your money back.
Yeah.
All of it. All of it.
With interest.
Right.
For free.
For free. I go ahead, get your homegirl Shauna do
Yeah.
taxes in her attic
Tell them,
in the
look,
garage.
you ate today from McDonald's.
Let me get that.
Let me get that.
Yeah,
receipt.
let me get that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I go to
Being
McDonald's a lot.
organized.
I've been going to McDonald's
Yeah.
a whole lot. You can use everything like
We
that.
on the
bro.
road. We're going to eat a lot of fast food.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least
Exactly.
that's what they
Yeah, you
think.
do got to be organized to get
Yeah,
money, though. to be
unless you
honest.
figure something out, man, because that fast food gonna catch up with you.
Nah, well, you know.
But I would think it depends on
But
what
when you
eat.
on the road and you ain't got no microwave, you know, you ain't gonna eat ramen noodles every time you get in the
Right.
hotel room.
But your ass can't eat McDonald's day in and day out, boy.
shit,
That's-
I-
Man,
Not
the
no
kids,
more.
I roll
the
up-
kids
not no
love
more.
McDonald's. Bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
yeah, kids love McDonald's,
I-
but that
I
shit
roll
comes
my
I don't know
big-
what
I-
it is about them arches, bro.
Bruh, I rolled with my family and ate ramen
They
noodles.
see that
They
sign.
catch it just like we caught it. When we was
Yeah.
younger. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's-
still got the
That
same.
shit, that shit
Yeah.
be
Same
fucking 20
reaction.
miles away. Niggas will see that yellow
That's
shit
like
all the
yeah.
way down there.
That's
bruh.
like me seeing a Chinese place.
Yeah.
Oh man,
like,
Crack.
bruh.
like, I can smell the shrimp fried rice now.
Yeah, every Chinese
I'm telling
place
you.
you can smell the food from
Man,
outside.
listen, I you know
Every
what,
time.
somebody made a joke to me the other day. Was like, bro, we ain't never seen a Chinese food restaurant commercial, but them shits be popping.
You ain't lying.
Facts.
Never seen a
Y'all
Chinese.
Yeah.
bullshitting. That's what we need to invest in.
Yeah.
Chinese-
But
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
to get them commercials.
but they don't need
That's dope.
but they
either
don't need
either
commercials.
that or I just get me some Chinaman.
Yeah.
but dog, they don't need commercials because you know why Chinese restaurants survive.
they don't need credit cards.
Dog, they eat to survive off you
China
fucking
kitchen.
off you fucking with the shit yourself and word of mouth
Yeah.
Yeah.
And putting them in the black communities.
and put
Yeah,
Yeah.
put them right there by the
and we don't like to cook every day.
We gonna eat that yang mang.
Okay.
Yeah.
we don't like
Better
to cook
believe
every
that.
day.
China kitchen. Oh no, well, we don't own the rights to that shit.
Look
Nope.
here, I'd rather get full off of yang mang than French fries. all the
Yeah,
time.
word.
Get
Shit,
tired of
you ain't
French
gonna
fries.
get full. That bitch might last you 2 days.
Yeah.
that
That's
bitch
the thing about that. It will last.
That bitch might last you 2 days. Man, what time it is? What? Oh, we reaching and
It is.
we reaching.
We almost there.
Straight. We there. We Gucci.
That's a lot of knowledge, man. I love it.
Ah, well,
Yeah, we
there?
it was real. It was.
it
real.
was well. We there,
It's
man.
real.
We there.
It's real.
Hey, man. Shit, boy. If you ain't paying attention to Facts Radio today, if you an artist, if you a A&R, if you a CEO,
I
you a
hope-
sucker if you wasn't paying attention.
I hope you
goddamn it.
learn something.
But we need a little.
Man, I'm telling you.
I hope
we
you
need-
learn something.
We
I
need
really
a little
do.
bit of interview knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what we got
a little
today.
plug. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we got today.
real,
you
man.
know, it wasn't just.
It was like in the topic.
Yeah, it wasn't just what
But-
we was just talking about. Nah,
but-
it was learning.
But still,
today.
try if you got anything you want to let everybody know
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Please,
You know what I'm saying?
drop all of your social media right here, because you know this. Because when we play this back, everybody can catch up with you.